Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're exploring the rare and most expensive Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickels. While these coins might seem common in everyday change, certain years, varieties, and minting errors have turned them into true treasures worth big money in today's action market. Let's get started. First up, the 1964 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark is one of the most remarkable and sought-after coins in American numismatic history. Though it was minted in large quantities, the survival of well-identified pieces today, especially those carrying history in their condition, makes it a coin of high importance and growing demand in the collector's market. Every detail of this coin speaks of America's mid-20th century journey, making it far more than just a 5-cent piece. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel. Its designer, Felix Schlag, created a timeless obverse that features a profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse proudly displays Jefferson's Virginia home, Monticello. The 1964 issue marked the end of an important chapter, as it was the final year that the coin was struck in 75% copper and 25% nickel before major changes occurred in U.S. coinage. On the obverse of the 1964 D. Jefferson nickel, we see Jefferson's dignified portrait facing left, with the inscriptions "I in God we trust" on the left, "Liberty" on the right, and the date 1964 following. Just beside the date lies the D mint mark, indicating its production at the Denver Mint. This small but powerful detail is what elevates the coin's uniqueness, separating it from the Philadelphia issue and giving it heightened collector significance. The reverse of the coin showcases Monticello, Jefferson's stately home, beneath the words E pluribus unum at the top. Below Monticello are the inscriptions 5 cents and United States of America, framed by simple yet elegant lines. This design, unchanged for decades, captures both America's history and Jefferson's enduring influence, ensuring the coin remains one of the most recognizable nickels in U.S. history. The year 1964 was a turning point for American coinage. Rising silver prices were about to change the composition of dimes, quarters, and half dollars, but the nickel retained its copper-nickel blend. Collectors know that 1964 nickels represent the end of an era, making them historically significant. Each surviving example is a reminder of a time when America was preparing for economic transitions that shaped modern currency. While millions of 1964 D. Jefferson nickels were minted, time has transformed their availability. Many have been worn down, lost, or overlooked, leaving fewer in collectible condition. Even those found in dirty or circulated states are now highly prized, because they reflect genuine circulation history and carry the character of decades of use. Far from diminishing the coin, this adds to its authenticity and story. The dirty condition of a 1964 D nickel should not be viewed as a flaw, but as proof of its journey through countless transactions in America's daily life. Collectors often appreciate these coins precisely because they connect us to the hands of ordinary people who once used them. A coin that still survives from that period, regardless of dirt or wear, remains a valuable piece of history. The rarity of this coin lies not in its initial mintage, but in the increasing scarcity of desirable survivors. As collectors grow more enthusiastic about Jefferson nickels, the 1964 D has gained consistent attention. Its position as a final-year design type in massive transition years gives it a special place in U.S. numismatics, ensuring it will always be in demand. In the auction market, even circulated and dirty condition examples of the 1964 D. Jefferson nickel have drawn significant interest. Depending on details, luster beneath the surface, and overall eye appeal, values can range from modest levels to surprising premiums. Collectors constantly seek them to complete year-end mint sets, which keeps bidding activity strong. The beauty of the 1964 D. Jefferson nickel lies in its accessibility and growth potential. While not impossible to find, its demand ensures that every example has value today and is likely to increase over time. Collectors who invest in these coins now can expect long-term rewards as supplies tighten and appreciation for Jefferson nickels expands. Collectors who specialize in Jefferson nickels know that mint marks matter, and the Denver Mint strike is an essential part of any complete set. The 1964 D coin cannot be skipped or replaced. It is mandatory for completion, which creates a built-in demand that strengthens its market position every single year. Those who already own a 1964 D Jefferson nickel in dirty condition should consider preserving it carefully. Even with surface dirt, protective storage can halt further damage and maintain the coin's appeal for decades to come. Professional cleaning is generally discouraged, as collectors value originality, but safeguarding the coin in a holder ensures its history and value remain intact. The 1964 D Jefferson nickel is not just a coin. It is a collector's treasure, a historical keepsake, and an investment. Its symbolism of Jefferson, its connection to Monticello, and its place in the changing landscape of U.S. coinage make it stand out. Each example, even in circulated or dirty condition, reflects an authentic piece of mid-century America. For investors and collectors alike, acquiring a 1964 D Jefferson nickel is a smart move. Its steady demand, historical significance, and status as a final-year design type guarantee its lasting relevance in numismatics. With time, even coins in circulated condition will become harder to locate, adding more fuel to their rising value. The 1964 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark, even in dirty condition, holds strong appeal in today's action-packed coin market. Its history, unique features, enduring rarity, and growing demand make it a standout collectible that belongs in every serious collection. This coin may have started as just 5 cents, but today, it represents a story, an investment, and a treasure that continues to shine with value and importance in the world of rare coins. Next up, the 1969 Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark is one of those coins that proves that condition alone cannot diminish historical significance or collector demand. Even in bad condition, this coin remains an outstanding example of American numismatic history, with its strong design, limited availability, and growing recognition among collectors. Today, coins like this are making their way into auctions and private collections, drawing surprising dollar values in the market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 as a tribute to Thomas Jefferson, America's third president and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Designed by Felix Schlag, this series replaced the Buffalo nickel and quickly became a mainstay of U.S. coinage. By 1969, the series had already been in production for over 3 decades, yet it retained the timeless design that collectors cherish to this day. The obverse of the 1969 S. Jefferson nickel features the familiar left-facing portrait of Jefferson. The inscriptions, "I in God we trust," and "Liberty" frame the image, along with the date 1969. Just beside the date rests the crucial S mint mark, identifying the coin as a product of the San Francisco Mint. This mint mark sets the coin apart and adds to its desirability, especially for collectors who value completing sets by both year and mint location. The reverse proudly displays Jefferson's Monticello home, a neoclassical masterpiece of architecture and a lasting symbol of his legacy. Above the image appears the motto E Pluribus Unum, while the bottom inscriptions read 5 cents and United States of America. This elegant and enduring design ties the coin to America's cultural and historical foundation, making each example more than just pocket change. The 1969 S. Jefferson nickel is significant because of its minting background. During the late 1960s, coinage demand was high, and while millions were produced, San Francisco minted coins generally saw lower mintage numbers compared to Philadelphia and Denver. This difference creates scarcity in the long term, especially when factoring in circulation and attrition over the years. Even when a 1969 S nickel is found in bad condition, its rarity and desirability shine through. Collectors understand that not every coin will survive decades in pristine form, and the fact that examples still exist after so many years makes them highly appealing. The presence of wear does not erase its value, but rather enhances its narrative as a coin that has traveled through time and history. Bad condition coins are often overlooked by casual observers, but seasoned collectors know that such pieces still hold important value. The 1969 S nickel represents a specific point in American minting history, and completing a Jefferson nickel collection without it would leave a major gap. This demand ensures that even well-worn or damaged coins are still sought after in the marketplace. Auction records and private sales consistently show strong interest in Jefferson nickels from the 1960s. The San Francisco issues, with their distinct mint marks, regularly capture higher demand, and this has translated into steady value growth. In fact, coins like the 1969 nickel are often described as hidden treasures because they can turn up in unexpected places and still fetch attractive prices from serious buyers. Collectors prize the 1969 nickel not just for its design and mint mark, but also for the story it tells. A coin in bad condition speaks of decades of use, countless transactions, and the role it played in everyday American life. This adds character and uniqueness to each piece, ensuring that no two coins look exactly alike, and giving each owner a one-of-a-kind collectible. In today's auction market, demand for vintage Jefferson nickels is climbing higher as more people recognize their significance. The 1969 nickel has become a focus of attention because it bridges affordability with rarity. Collectors know that acquiring this coin today, even in bad condition, is a step toward holding an asset that is only increasing in desirability and dollar value. The dollar value of a 1969 Jefferson nickel varies depending on market trends, collector competition, and eye appeal. While pristine examples command higher premiums, even coins in bad condition trade above face value. Collectors are willing to pay for rarity, and every surviving piece carries weight in the marketplace, often sparking competitive bidding. For collectors, owning a 1969 nickel is both a matter of pride and investment. It secures a place in the broader Jefferson series and strengthens any collection. At the same time, it represents an opportunity to benefit from the ongoing growth in the rare coin market, where demand continues to outpace supply. Those who come across a 1969 nickel should treat it with care, no matter its condition. Placing it in a protective holder can prevent further wear and preserve its appeal for years to come. Even a coin that has seen heavy circulation can become a centerpiece in a collection when preserved properly. For new collectors, this coin offers an entry into the world of Jefferson nickels and U.S. history. For experienced numismatists, it represents another essential piece in the pursuit of a complete collection. Its dual role as both accessible and highly collectible ensures that it appeals to a wide audience in the numismatic community. The 1969 Jefferson nickel stands as proof that rarity, history, and collector demand can transform even a coin in bad condition into a valuable asset. Its design, its mint mark, and its story combine to make it an enduring treasure in the world of coins. The market continues to reward those who recognize its significance, and its value is only expected to climb higher in the future. In conclusion, the 1969 Jefferson nickel with the mint mark is a coin of undeniable importance and growing market demand. Even in bad condition, it carries historical weight, collector appeal, and real financial value. This coin reminds us that every piece of American coinage holds potential, and the 1969 nickel is truly a gem in today's rare coin action market. The 1963 Jefferson nickel with the mint mark is a true gem in the world of American numismatics. Even though nickels are everyday coins, certain issues like this stand out because of their history, rarity, and collector demand. This particular coin, struck at the San Francisco Mint, has become a must-have for anyone looking to build a complete Jefferson nickel set or invest in coins that continue to rise in value in today's action market. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Its design was chosen through a competition won by sculptor Felix Schlag. Schlag's design, which highlights Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse, quickly became a classic in American coinage. By 1963, the series was already a cornerstone of U.S. currency, and each issue carried historical significance tied to its time of minting. The obverse of the 1963 Jefferson nickel displays the sharp and dignified portrait of Jefferson, facing left, with inscriptions including "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1963. Just beside the date is the small but crucial mint mark, confirming its origin from the San Francisco Mint. This detail is one of the main reasons collectors place such a high demand on this particular coin, as it represents a specific minting location that had smaller outputs than Philadelphia or Denver. The reverse design features Jefferson's Monticello home in stunning neoclassical style. Above the building appears the motto E Pluribus Unum, and below are the inscriptions 5 cents and United States of America. The precision and artistry of this design have stood the test of time, and coins like the 1963 nickel continue to showcase the beauty of American coinage craftsmanship. What makes the 1963 Jefferson nickel so important is its place in the larger context of minting history. The San Francisco Mint, during the early 1960s, was primarily producing proof coins, yet regular circulation strikes like the 1963 were still issued in limited quantities. This gives the coin added rarity and sets it apart from other nickels of the same period, making it a valuable addition to collections. A coin in very fine condition, such as this, makes the story even more impressive. While many nickels from this era show heavy wear from circulation, a well-preserved piece with clear details stands out significantly in the marketplace. Collectors place a premium on coins that retain sharpness in Jefferson's hair, Monticello's columns, and the overall luster of the coin. Rarity plays a huge role in driving demand, and the 1963 nickel delivers exactly that. With a smaller mintage and the natural attrition of coins over decades, surviving examples are fewer than most people realize. This scarcity creates strong competition among collectors who want to complete their Jefferson nickel sets, pushing the market value higher year after year. Even though it is a 5-cent piece, its value far exceeds face value when presented in collectible condition. Very fine examples, like the one we're discussing, consistently command strong prices because they bridge the gap between affordability and rarity, appealing to both beginner collectors and seasoned investors alike. The current market value of the 1963 Jefferson nickel has been showing steady growth. Auction records and dealer sales highlight the fact that coins in very fine or higher conditions bring in multiples of their face value. Collectors know that acquiring one today is not just about owning a piece of history, but also about making a smart investment in a market where demand only grows stronger. For collectors, the 1963 nickel is more than just a date and mint mark. It's a cornerstone piece in the Jefferson series. Many hobbyists strive to build complete date and mint collections, and the San Francisco issues are always the hardest to secure. This drives competition and ensures that coins like this remain in constant demand. Another key point that makes the 1963 nickel special is its connection to the era in which it was minted. The early 1960s were a pivotal time in American history, with social and political change on the horizon. Holding a coin from this period ties collectors directly to that legacy, making the coin more than just currency. It becomes a symbol of a nation in transition. When it comes to collector demand, condition and rarity walk hand in hand. Very fine examples show just enough circulation to give character while retaining most of the coin's details. This balance appeals to collectors who want both history and beauty in the same coin, adding to the overall desirability of the 1963 Jefferson nickel. Tips for collectors include carefully inspecting the mint mark and ensuring the coin is stored properly. Placing it in a protective holder can prevent further wear and preserve its market value. Collectors should also pay attention to market trends, as Jefferson nickels from the 1960s continue to gain recognition as hidden treasures in U.S. coinage. One of the best aspects of this coin is its accessibility. While extremely rare coins can often be out of reach, the 1963 nickel offers an affordable entry point into numismatics, while still carrying significant upside in terms of value appreciation. It's a coin that both new collectors and experienced investors can proudly own. The 1963 Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark proves that even a simple 5-cent coin can carry immense historical, collectible, and financial value. With its distinctive design, rarity, and very fine condition, it shines as a highly desirable piece in today's action market. The demand is only expected to grow, making it one of those coins that collectors will continue to chase for years to come. In conclusion, the 1963 Jefferson nickel is a standout in the Jefferson series. Its rich history, its San Francisco Mint origin, its survival in very fine condition, and its increasing market value make it an absolute treasure. This is not just a coin. It's a piece of American heritage and a powerful collectible with proven demand and undeniable value in the modern marketplace.